Hello everybody, so today I'm going to show you how to thin your hair. Try to get out a good angle so y'all can see me. But all I'm going to be doing, all you're going to need is just a razor. When you have a lot of hair, I'm just show you how to thin out your hair with a razor. It's a real cheap and easy way to do it. All you'll need is a razor, a brush to brush out any tangles, a clip, and a hair tie.
Okay, and as I'm doing here, all you want to do is just brush through your hair, make sure you get all the tangles out, and then what you can do is you're going to put half of your hair back into a ponytail to get it out of your face. That way you know what you are working with exactly. And you want to take a little bit of your hair, the bottom section, but here I'm gonna explain first that if you do the crown of your hair, like if you leave it without doing it, you will get a more sharper cut with no flyaways. Why is that? Because if you leave the top layer without cutting it, it will actually look like you never thinned your hair, that it's naturally thin. So that's just a tip. If you don't want it to look like you razored, cut it. Other than that, it will show little flyaways, little hair sticking up. I try to show you in it. I'm just explaining how this razor cut, doing it like this, how it doesn't take away the shape from my hair, because it's actually cut at an angle. So back to the part where you grab a little piece of your hair. Don't be scared. And when you take the razor, what you're gonna do is you're gonna comb your hair first and get the tangles out. Then you take the razor and you're gonna, like you're combing it, try to go all the way down so that way you'll get even layers through your hair. So just like pretend like the razor was a comb, and then you will see all the hair coming out. And you just keep doing this step all the way up until you get to the crown of your hair, unless you want to do the top of your crown. So I'm just explaining how with this you will never go wrong. You can never cut some of your hair, more than what you like. So like I said, you just keep working it and keep going up, bringing more hair down and working your way up. The thinner you want it, the more smaller pieces you'll want to get. If you don't want it that thin, then you grab bigger chunks of hair, if that makes any sense. Again, you grab the hair, you make sure you get all the tangles, and then you just start to razor it down like it was a comb. Okay? Just like so, and go all the way to the bottom. Just be careful you won't catch your fingers. That's probably the most dangerous parts about about doing this at home. And there I'm just doing to get all the hair out. Okay, now that we gotten to the top of the crown or the crown of the head, what we want to do is I'm going to show you the flyaways I was talking about earlier. Now you'll see the little hairs. You see that sticking up? But if you don't cut the very crown of your hair, you can just flip the hair back and forth and it'll look like a sleek cut. Nobody will ever be able to tell that you had it razor cut. That is if you like the sleek cut.
Really expensive scissors that you get from the store. And I'm doing this without a mirror, guys, so I can't see what I'm doing. And that's just the power of not being scared. Doing it for so many years. I mean, you know, who doesn't like thin hair? And you grab it and you do this. Makes it easier to strain, you know, to straighten my hair. Just every way you can think of is just like, whoa. It doesn't have to be even. Do you see how my line is all uneven? It's okay because you are just thinning. Okay, you don't want it. Oh, it has to be in a straight. No, it doesn't. And you thin out as much as you want. What you can do is you can do one layer, which one layer is just combing it like you're combing. Or what you can also do is do one layer and then go back. See, I'm almost reaching my crown, so I'm gonna take just the end. But what you can do is you can just take one layer, put it down, and then keep doing the same thing over and over again. But you do it one by one if you're really scared. If not, you just keep thinning until you get to your desired, you know, thinning. Well, after that, I'm done. I'm gonna go straighten my hair. But basically, that's all it is. And like I said, if you want it thinner from wherever, if you're like, oh, well, the bag is a little too, you know, not that thin or whatever, or if you want it to be more thinner in the back and thinner up here, it's up to you. That's the fun part, where it's free and you get to choose and do what you want with your own hair. So until next time, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you got a lot of information. If not, feel free to message me on any of my medias or on YouNow. I get on YouNow all the time. So if you have any questions, you could just write me on YouNow, and I will be more than glad. You could just write me on YouNow, and I'll be more than glad to answer your question at my best. You know, I'm not a professional. I just do this for myself. Every now and then I cut my friends' hairs, but you know, hey, whatever. Still not a professional, but they don't mind. It's free, so who cares? Well, until next time, guys, like, comment, and subscribe.